not mastered the form. Okay, this class is not for mastery. This is for introduction level. Okay, so now at least you know the fluid sculpture, you know transformation, you know pair, you know chorus, you know three-part story. We will do narrative V now. Okay, and then we will try to master some things tomorrow. But tomorrow, I will focus on the rituals. Okay? The acting is just the basic of blockings, the blocks, and the levels. Okay? I am not yet doing acting on your acting performance. Okay? It's more of where you stand on stage. What is the meaning of standing here versus standing here or here? Okay? So there is a meaning in everything on stage. Okay? So just that part to level your expectation. I thought I am going to learn how to be a best actress today. Okay? So, okay. We can work it out. We'll see with the time that we have. But for now, I want to finish the narrative V. Okay, what is a narrative V? Okay, narrative V, that's why it is a V, because it's shaped V. Now, I need 5 volunteers on stage. 5. Okay, and let's make a form of a V. The V form. This is the tip. Okay. Yeah. Okay, need few more. Or maybe 3. 3 is okay. Okay. So it is shaped V. Right? Okay. So that is a narrative V in form. Okay. Now what makes it narrative, not just V? Okay. The narrative, it tells a story. Okay. The head narrator is the person in front. Okay. The narrator tells the story, and the rest, this is easier than chorus and everything because the rest will just follow. Let's tell the story of Cinderella, for example. Okay. So, Cinderella is with the shoes. Okay. Not Snow White. Okay. Cinderella, everybody knows the story of Cinderella, right? Okay. Okay. Let's watch. Now, okay, she will tell a story.
3 little bears, 3 Goldilocks and I'm in the focus of playback and then Cinderella.
Let's just do the short version of Cinderella. So Cinderella's father brought home a new wife with 2 other stepsisters, became stepsisters. Okay, the stepsisters, the father went away, the stepsister and the stepmother bullied Cinderella, and Cinderella made friends with little creatures and a fairy godmother, and the fairy godmother gave Cinderella shoes.
Okay, I'll try the version that I know.
Different version?
No, because the one that you're telling now is quite long.
Yeah, no, just, I mean,
this
just,
one is Disney version.
no, just the story, okay, but how you're going to interpret it, okay, so just to refresh us with the story, okay, so the story that the fairy godmother gave her shoes, gave her good dress, and made a pumpkin, a carriage, and all this stuff, okay? But, so she can go to the ball, okay? But the fairy godmother said you have to be back by 12 midnight. And then she did not come back. She left the other part of the shoe, the other part. And the prince saw it, and the prince was looking for the girl she danced with the shoes. And then she cannot find, and finally she found Cinderella, and they live happily ever after. Okay, now what do you do? Okay, so the two wings, okay, so wings. Because the narrative V is like, you know, when birds fly together, what do you call those birds who fly together?
Geese.
The geese. They form a V, and they just follow the leader, right? So, the same. The two will just follow, no words. Whatever she do, you'll just follow. Okay? Let's watch. Good. Good.
So tired. Chores, chores, chores. Stepmother said, wipe the window. Stepsister said, clean my shoes. Oh, but I want to go to the ball. I saw a letter from the palace, and every maiden can go and dance with the prince. I don't have any prince. I got lots of chores, chores, and chores. Oh, what can I do? But one wonderful night, my fairy godmother came, giving magic everywhere, especially with my dress. I'm now going to the ball, and with my itsy-bitsy friends, you can be with me with my pumpkin as a coach. Let's go to the ball. But that night, wonderful night, dancing with my prince. Dun, dun. 12 midnight. I have to rush. Fairy godmother said I have to go back before 12. Oh no. Where's my shoe? Where's my shoe? I have to go back home.
Okay, freeze. Okay, so the two of you, you can feel from the voice, the feeling, exactly. Even if you cannot see the face, but you can feel the voice. So you enhance what she's doing in front, just feeling it with yourself as if it is you. The leader is feeling this. How do you feel? So you also express it in your faces, in your actions, even as you follow. You don't just follow everything and you just let her talk, but you feel it. You are one with her. You are an extension of her. Okay? You can do a little sound, maybe just little, but do not overpower. Okay, let's continue.
I'm back at home. Here we go again. Chores, chores, chores. But that night, but the next night, knock, 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 knock. My prince is looking for me. But stepmother, no. Stay there at the, what do you call that one? Stay there in the basement. I don't know what to do. But I tried my best to sneak. And suddenly, I see my prince. And he said, oh, my dear, try the shoe. And I tried it. And yes, it fits me very well. Yes. You are my princess, he said. Come and join me in the castle. And I said, I do. I do. I'm so sorry if I made something in Cinderella.
That's okay. So, this is narrative V. Okay. The people at the back really just follow to enhance because it is beautiful. When you are in the audience and you see, there's synchronicity. You synchronize, even if you do not know, but you feel and you follow, just like when we are dancing together. We feel and we follow, okay? We don't do our own act. We are not separate. We are just an extension, okay? So that is narrative V, okay? The form of narrative V. Thank you, Kai. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, what is another challenge in narrative V? Okay. The challenge in narrative V is for the key actor to retell the story, to narrate the story. And for us in the Philippines, we made it more challenging. Our kind of narrative V is not just a simple retelling of the story. We tell it in a way that it is framed in a myth, a fairy tale, or a folk tale. So when I tell the story of Cinderella, okay, the same story of this beaten princess, bullied princess, but if I will use an indigenous, for example, for us, we use our local myth, okay? So we use who is our Cinderella. Maybe a local hero, a folk tale. How are you going to tell your story? A fairy tale in a form of fairy tale, for example. So how are you going to tell it differently? If we tell the story of Cinderella as, sinong gusto mo? Princess Orduha?
Princess Sarah.
Di naman natin yun. So you know the story of little Princess Sarah? No, not. No. Yan Princess Sarah, ang munting prinsesa.
But one thing that I explored that for my batch that I taught for my arts and design is even though it's not connected with the story, like me, I want to be a different character. I fracture it. So even though the story is Cinderella, the plot, setting everything that's happening in the story is from Cinderella, but I'm a dwarf. I can be a fish. Like example, because I'm teaching kindergarten, so I need to be creative enough to do that. That if I'm a fish, like that. Mommy said I have to stay there. Oh no. Okay, like that. But the story is still with Cinderella.
The same plot.
Same plot.
Because
different character.
Like the story of Cinderella is a universal story.
Yes.
Framed in a fairy tale. Framed in a Disney fairy tale. But it's a story of bullying and abuse. It's a story of teenage abuse. Story of bullying. It's a universal story.
That's why I gave an example for that fish. Mostly the kids.
Nemo.
Nemo or rainbow fish. Are you familiar with rainbow fish? So rainbow fish is actually not nice. He's unkind because he's pretty, but he doesn't like to have friends. But rather having an example, I want a princess. Oh no, I want to have friends. Oh, I want to go to the ball. Can you go with me to the ball? I don't have any friends. Can be like that. But they're still looking forward that I want to go to the ball. It still can be like that.
So it means a real story, we can frame it in a myth, in a folk tale, an indigenous storytelling structure.
So is the teller will tell her story, but you will retell her story in your folktale style.
Yes. But the form is always in a V.
So it's the lead.
How do you
Oh, sorry, we didn't.
How do you choose the lead?
Yes. Oh.
Sometimes we ask the teller to choose who you want to be. But if I am the conductor and I have my team, I don't ask the teller. Okay, so sometimes, most of the time, if I am the conductor there, and I just say, let's watch narrative V, and my actors will stand, and then the conductors say, let's watch, and then we just go, and if I go here, then I'm not the leader. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
And we see already what character it can be possible for all of us.
For the team members, who is most likely, and sometimes also the actors, they are quite blank, but some of the actors already, their imagination is running. I want to do this for this story. Then they can hear. I am ready to tell your story.
For gender, let's say we have two guys and one girl, and then the story, the teller is a lady. The guy can also just go up to the front.
Yes. Again, in playback theater, we are genderless.
Okay.
Why do you want to write the story in a fairy tale or funny
Static.
context?
Static.
Yeah.
Static, just in the static.
The art of playback theater. One.
These are the basic.
Second and most important is it shelters the teller. Teller. Especially if it is a very traumatic story.
How do you match the story? Let's say it's a traumatic story, but how do you decide which fairy tale to use or which character to use?
First, you choose the form as conductor. First, you choose the form. Do we use narrative V for this one? Or in our company, we develop another form. It's called conversations. So that we don't reenact on stage the trauma. But it's another form that we develop.
So does that mean the conductor will tell the actors of what form?
Yes.
Just like okay, let's do it in a chorus.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it in a narrative.
Yes.
Commander, conductor.
Yes. Yes. But sometimes, because I am, sometimes I leave it to them. I don't tell them what to do. And they just decide on their own.
So it's the same whether you want to ask the teller, you want to choose anyone that has the most vibes for you versus you leave it to them, then somehow automatically take the seat.
Yeah.
You also decide based on the story and the vibes and the nuances there, and then you all
Yes.
you all can communicate that way.
For beginners, I suggest for the conductor to decide. But if you have been together for quite long enough, like my teammates, they would know that she will not choose the teller. She will not choose the form. No, my teammates already know. But I will also look at my teller, and if I see something, I hint that they need to be chosen. They need to know who the teller would want. They want a cue from me, then I will cue. But if I look at them and they seem okay, and they're very used to doing playback with me, or we play back together, then you don't have to say anything else. They know. So it depends on the camaraderie of the company members. If you know each other, you don't have to say much. But if you are beginning, then you lead.
But in the Philippines, you use like fairy tales and everything. But what about outside of like other groups?
They will just tell it.
Just tell it.
Yes.
There's no added like element.
No, no. So for example, the story of, let's use the durian story.
Oh.
Okay, a simple durian story. Let's try, remember the durian story? It's your story.
Maybe somebody else comes to.
Yes. Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Not
Okay, but this is just to demonstrate exactly, okay, how it's done. Okay, let's do the last story.
Yes, yes.
Huh?
Can I do her story?
No. We're done with that story. Okay, okay. So we will do the last story. What is the last story? Dorian, yung...
Jen's, ours.
Yes, your story.
Yeah, Jen's.
Jen's.
Yeah, he left.
The grandmother, you see the Malayan. You see the Malayan.
Yes. Where is Jen's?
Jen's, he needs to go already.
Or something. 4 o'clock or something.
He needs to go.
Okay, okay. So anyway, we'll do quickly your story and then we wrap. Okay? So, you're not the lead. Okay, let's do the last story.
I don't understand my story. That one, just now I don't understand my story.
The Jen's story.
Here, that's why.
The durian.
The durian.
The durian, I'm sorry. The,
Have to narrate it out, is it?
huh?
To stand there and narrate the durian story out. You're asking for someone to stand there to narrate the durian story.
No. Their story. I'm mixing it with the durian. I'm confusing it with the durian story. Jen's story is his place. You remember his place? In, yeah, Malacca.
Go to Singapore, we see Malayan.
Yeah?
That's the story we watched just now.
Yeah, the story you performed earlier. And you went
To try.
up to Singapore. Okay? You remember?
I remember.
Okay, good. Let's just try.
When the way I understand is different. in any case. Let me play my way.
Well,
Yes. You try.
Try ah.
Yes.
try lah.
But
Then we will
I'm
be
not
the
good
wings,
in
Peggy.
English ah, so
No need to apologize. Thank you for trying.
Peggy, let's do the wings. We will do the wings.
I did not win.
No, you have. You need to.
No.
5%.
Yes.
Yes. Can to the story?
No, I'm not going to the story. I'm going my way the way I understand.
Yes, exactly. Okay, can you?
I follow copy.
Yeah.
How is the forming of 5?
This is 5.
Story come from the story.
Yes, diagonal.
So we still follow.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. You have to know. Then after I act, then only you know. It's not like normal start. Okay.
Okay, Chan, you just give us a beginning, middle, end story, and that's it. Whatever story you want to share.
The way I understand because
Yes. Okay. So this is narrative V with 5 actors. Okay.
let me finish it, then you stop me.
Okay, let's watch.
I'm the burung kakak from clan. I raised out by my parents, my grandma. And while I was very strong, he always fed me with the food, nice food, and a good place. I feel safe. And I grow up very fast. I determined myself. I will feed my grandpa and my parents forever. Yes, I understand.
Yes. So this is narrative. If you are not putting it, framing it in myth or folktale, so this is just straight telling the story.
So in this case, he chose to be the bird, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so the story is still told, and through his interpretation.
Yes.
And the rest just follows, and
Yes.
we see that the V
Yes.
nicely shaped. Yeah.
Very nicely shaped. That's the aesthetic.
And why did you choose the bird? Is it because it's like something you?
No, in Klang, you know, Klang very famous on the
Ah,
Yeah.
Thanks for explaining. Yeah, because I was just wondering the connection.
Yes.
You know the kind of bird he will feed his parent until he die.
So there's
Yeah.
the backstory.
So related to this, he had coffee sweet time with the grandma.
Yeah.
So forever is very in his mind. This is very sweet memory for him. So instead of straight away I tell you, but the relative power of this, if you imagine like say Cinderella or what, you can
Yeah.
something like
So
Very good.
a folk tale or even just the imagery, not the imagery.
A symbolism.
Symbolism of this bird
Yes.
feeding the
Yes.
babies.
Yes. And also Jens also said earlier that in his place there are many crows. Yes. Yes.
It's the first thing that we remember from him.
Yes. So it's a way it's simple.
That was a lovely demonstration. Thank you.
Yes. So when we have some simple stories also, but sometimes, okay, what's the story about? What is good about the story? How can we perform the story aesthetically? Then we just use this form because it's simple. It's not heavy. It's not telling anything. It's just telling the beauty of life. A very simple story, right? But the form is,
But the pressure is on the person on
Yeah.
yes.
Because like for Eric, he managed to do it well, but it's like it's difficult to find a symbolism that matches the story that you want to tell.
Now,
Yeah.
after some time, you don't use your mind, you your sense, you will get it.
Exactly.
Don't use your mind, more go to your sense. And
See?
Yeah.
Because he was just,
The more you go through, you will come become you.
yeah.
Just like,
Remember,
I think you first said I was a spoon.
Now you are a bird.
This spoon is very good. I'm not.
yeah.
Oh, his is also good.
You see, we just pushed him. Just do it.
Follow your flow.
Yes. And so I come out then I think, what should I do? What can I do? Then I quickly tell out the factor and go in.
And as audience, what did you see? What did you see as audience? Was it good?
Very impactful.
Right? Very simple, beautiful. You reach the aesthetic, the art in playback. And it has a social interaction because it's in context. Right? It's in context. Right? Tomorrow we do the ritual and we end there. Shall we have a beautiful full moon circle? On your feet. We're going home already. Okay.
I echo.
Chorus. Okay. Let's do the closing.
那只手。
他们没有转。
Okay, so let's do the beautiful full moon circle. Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And- Okay. Come in. Okay. We are inclusive in playback. We include everybody. Thank you. So just appreciate everybody. And see you tomorrow. And blessings to you.
My fingers were swollen because I fell
It's in pain,
yesterday.
right?